Yes. So the whole essence of this onboarding program is to get you acquainted with the details of the program, because the program is for 12 weeks, which is a long time. It is long and it is short, right? It is long in the sense that it is 12 weeks and not one day. It is short in the sense that your vision is long term, right? So 90 days in the context of your vision is too small. It is too small. However, what this program is going to help you with is really to help you jumpstart. Remember, that's really the vision of the 90-day program, to help you jumpstart and kickstart at least one key domino milestone or goal in your overall vision. 90 days it's never sufficient to execute your overall vision, but this program will help you to jumpstart and kickstart a major milestone in your entire vision. Okay, so the 90-day program is for you. And I like all of the things I heard about what you want to achieve in terms of your career growth, in terms of being a finisher, in terms of, just getting direction for your vision. All those things are beautiful. And this program has been packed end to end to help you achieve this, provided you put in the necessary work. It's going to require some work from you, some commitment from you, and we'll get to the nitty-gritty later on. But just a little bit of introduction to the 90-day accountability program. It's a 12-week coaching program that will help you to jumpstart and build momentum for your personal and professional vision. This coaching program will definitely equip you to do 5 things: clarify, systemize, launch your big idea. So I'll take you through the VLSCS model, which speaks to the entire framework through which this program has been built upon. But, to summarize, it will help you to clarify your goals. So if you're someone that, yes, you're not really sure about what your goal is, this program will help you a bit with that giving you that clarity. But more importantly, to help you to systemize. This program will help you to gain help you to gain understanding or knowledge of the necessary systems that you need to set in place in order to be a goal smasher, right? So you will have to fill certain templates. You will have to calendarize a lot. You will have to get your hands dirty. And that's why Coach D said you will get the needed hand holding in order to execute your goal. So it will help you to launch. And for me, week 6 and week 7 are the best week of this program, where we get to launch our goals and we get to share some of the milestones that we are achieving. I always have these goosebumps when I read your comments about the things you're doing, etc. And guess what? Our mandate is that at the end of the day, everybody, as a group, would be able to achieve at least 95% of our goals. So Babatunde, Bisola, Chinonsom, Ediken, Faith, Joy, Olayemi, Olayide, Olubisi, Oluwabukola, Sam, Tolulope, Vivian, Zabe, everybody, Vivian, as a group, we are one cohort, we are one family. And as a group, we are going to help one another to achieve at least 95%. So what that means is that you need to do your part. As a member or a participant of this cohort, you shouldn't bring other people down. You need to do your part so that as a group, we can say that we achieve even more than 95%. We're able to achieve 100% of the things we have set out to do. And that is why clarifying your goals is very important. And that's the first model that you are going to take in this program. Okay, so it's very important that you have that understanding. This is my best execution quote. And it says, and it's by Mark V. Hart, it says, without execution, vision is just another word for hallucination. This is so apt. I love it because it helps to bring that solid reminder about the fact that, yes, you have a vision, you have ideas, you have goals that you want to achieve. However, if you do not get your hands dirty to do your part, it will just be another vision, and you will only just be hallucinating. So please always remember this quote. Remind yourself about this quote every now and then. My vision without execution is just hallucination. My vision without execution is just hallucination, right? Imagine if Jeff Bezos, for instance, only had the vision of Amazon and didn't go ahead to implement. Imagine the impact that many people would have lost out of today. Okay, so that's why it is important for you to be execution driven. That's why we are saying, going to move from I did it. We want you to really, really get your vision on ground. Why? It's not just because of you, because of the generations attached to your execution. Imagine if I didn't execute this idea of 90 days program, for instance. It started off as 90-day club, right? And then today 90-day program, and we'll continue to iterate until it is perfect. I am one of the mindsets that helps me is you don't need perfection to make impact. And I want you to write that down. If you heard me right, write it in the chat box. You do not need perfection to make impact. Just start. Just start. Write it in the chat box. I want to read your comments. I personalize it. I do not need perfection to make impact. If I didn't even execute as the idea was raw in my mind, you will not have the opportunity to be a partaker of this vision today. Okay, so you have to be execution biased. You have to be execution biased. You just have to be that person that you do whatever. And if you're a child of God here, and please, I would like to know, what is your religion? Because that's also going to help. What is your religion? Do we have Muslims here? Do we have Christians? And please put in the chat box as well what your religion is. Let me know the religion of the people we have here in this cohort. In the last cohort, we had a Muslim. In this cohort, I want to know if we have Muslims in our midst so that I can balance my discussion. Okay, we have a Muslim as well. Awesome. So as I was saying, you have to be execution biased as a person. If you want to make impact, you need to be execution biased, and you do not need perfection to make impact. So moving on. Apologies, my slide. I think I will just not put it on full screen. Awesome. Yes. Keep bringing in the comments. Keep typing. You do not need perfection to make impact. You just need to start. Sorry, I am having a bit of challenge with my slides now. Okay. Is it moving now?
You can see it now. Gone off again.
Did you say? It's not, right?
We could see the slide, it has gone off again.
Me too. Yes, please keep putting in the comments. You do not need perfection to start. You just need to start. You need to start. There is no need for perfection. There is nobody perfection help. Nobody. You will keep iterating until you are perfect. You just need to start. If you do not start, you will keep dilly-dallying. Okay, so let me move on now. Okay, I haven't shared my screen and I'm moving on. That's to tell you that I'm execution biased, right? Or can you see my screen? Yeah, okay, you can see my screen. Awesome. So we built the 90-day program or the 90-day accountability program to help you jumpstart and to fast track your ideas, like I said earlier. So why did we start? We started this program because of the impact it can potentially make. Yes, there were some statistics backing up, what we're doing. We have a business plan, etc. But beyond that, look at those faces that have been impacted over the last two cohorts, right? Imagine if we didn't start, like I said, these people would not have been impacted. And guess what? It started with a group of three people. And at that time, it wasn't even a 90-day program or a 90-day club then. It just started with a group of three people coming to me to say, I have this problem. I want you to mentor me. And then I went ahead to provide solutions to their problem. And from that, it became a full-fledged program that we all can benefit from today. I'm sharing this so as to encourage you to start and become execution biased. So how will the program run? So for the core curriculum channel, it would come to you mostly through emails. So you would expect 12 emails with details in terms of the growth plan for each week. Secondly, our community channel would be on WhatsApp, and it would be managed by the program manager as well as a representative from this cohort. So before we leave this class today, we will select a cohort rep who would be our touch points between the program and yourself. Like I said earlier, this is a family. Whatever you do on the community is left to you. It is your community. Participants from Cycle 2, for instance, they still have their community, right? So your community, with this community, will continue to be there for you to interact, to share your successes, to share your challenges, to share your failures, to handhold one another, even after the 12 weeks. So if you're asking that what's going to happen after 12 weeks, apart from the fact that you will have access to the community, you would also have access to one-on-one coaching directly with me after the 12 weeks if you want to. Number 3, accountability channel. So there would be an accountability channel which would include two major things. First is the accountability peering. So from week 2, we are going to match you with another person based on certain criteria, based on your goal, based on your competencies, your skills, etc. We would match you with someone else who would be your accountability partner. And you are meant to hold each other accountable and even define a fine for yourselves if you miss your milestone. It's serious business. We really want you to execute your goals. And because we know that there are lives attached to that goal, right? That's why we are taking it personal. So yes, that's one aspect of the accountability channel. The second aspect would be your squad leads. Coach D, for instance, is one of our coaching squad leads. We have Coach Fumito, and then we have Coach Hihoma. We have 3 coaching squad leads for this cohort, and they would be your direct go-to persons for coaching needs, right? And they will be there to hold you all the way till you finish. You will be a finisher. I want you to put in the chat box, I am a finisher. I'm not just a starter, I am a finisher. And it's important for you to embrace this new identity because that's where it starts. It starts with your self-image. How do you see yourself? You need to stop seeing yourself as someone that starts and stops. No, you are a finisher. I am a finisher. I start and I finish. Okay. Then the fourth thing to note here is our masterclass channel. So we are going to be having, wow, this makes me so joyous because this is the first time we are going to be having 7 solid master classes. I'm bringing in an international coach from the US. I'm bringing in experts in their industries, those who have tested the waters, who actually walk the talk, not just talk alone. They have products that have gone global. They have products that is sustainable. For instance, one of our masterclass speakers is the owner of MSME Africa, who is a renowned pioneer and product owner for the MSME Africa in the whole of Africa. He has a strong community of small business owners who are doing excellently well. So if you're a business owner here, you are covered. That masterclass is for you. Right. And if you are a career person, I don't know how many people know Modupe Akishun here. Modupe is going to be live with us, live and direct. The Career Accelerator is going to be here. So I brought the best of the best of the best in the industry. So you will do yourself a disservice if you do not make yourself available. Guess what? The co-founder and the CEO of Vesti, which is a fintech product, right, would also be available for a masterclass. So we have brought in the best for you, and it's left for you to latch on all these master classes for your execution game. You are a finisher. And lastly, I would just like to join us to please, lastly on this slide, for us to follow the community guidelines. The community manager is going to be sharing some guidelines with us. But at the end of the day, one mindset I want you to go home with or to have at the back of your mind is that the community is for me. It's for me. We will make all the systems available, all the resources available, everything you need to execute will be made available to you. However, it is left to you to harness all of these opportunities. It is left to you to leverage all of these opportunities. I'm sure those that when cycle 2 will be feeling jealous right now because they didn't have some of the things that we've introduced in this cycle 3. So it keeps getting better and better. So how the program will run, I already explained that. So because of time, I'll quickly move in. So now there is this 3 methodology that is a well-researched learning model that our curriculum is premised on. It says that if you want to learn anything, machine learning, anything whatsoever, if you apply this model is being used by multinationals, used by companies, corporations all over the world to help people learn. And what this model talks about is that if you dedicate 10% of your time to educating yourself about that thing, you dedicate 20% to exposing yourself to, for instance, coaching, mentorship, travels, etc. And you dedicate yourself to 70% experience, which is hand holding, getting the job done, getting your hands dirty, doing that thing. That's why we are saying that we are execution biased, because if you don't do, you will not learn. Most of us learn by doing. I understand they are visual learners, but most of us are kinesthetic. We want to, when you get your hands on that thing, that idea that you have had in your head for a long time, you will make progress. You will grow. So you can see that it's not so much about going for the education, getting all the degrees. It's not so much about getting exposed to coaches and mentors. It's more about what you do. It is about being an executor. If you have a brilliant person, let's say for instance, person A is a first class student, and you have a person B who is a third class student. But person A keeps going, getting education, and doing nothing with it, not even lecturing. At least lecturing is a form of doing. But this person just keeps going to school. I go for my master's, I go for my PhD, I go for my PPPH, whatever it is. And person B gets a job, gets on the job, has an idea, executes the idea, person B will grow faster than person A. Because it's been proven that can learn anything, you can grow, you can become the better version of yourself if you expose yourself to 70% of what you want to do. And this same thing applies to driving, for instance. No matter if you go to the best driving school in the world just to learn how to drive, if you don't put your hand on the steering, you cannot learn how to drive. You see what I'm saying? So experience is a very good teacher. You need to test your ideas. Validate your ideas, just do something around your ideas. That's the only way for you to learn to fail forward, even if it doesn't fail, but you will fail forward and you will be far better than the person that hasn't done anything at all about their ideas. So what's our strategy? Yeah, this program, it's about also helping you to be strategic in your execution, right? It's not just about ticking in fact, the word goals, I'm very biased about using that word goal, but because I understand that that's what most people understand, that's why I use it. But at the end of the day, it's not about your goal. Honestly, to be candid with you, it is not about your goal. It is, and just like Coach D said, it's about who you become. It's about you subjecting yourself to a growth mindset. It's about you subjecting yourself to a process. It's not about your goal. It is, and I want you to put it in the chat box, it is not about my goal. It is about who I am becoming. You need to become, for instance, you want to be strategic. You need to become someone who does research and who applies the research. So you are becoming, in the process of becoming a strategist, you are becoming a researcher. In the process of becoming a strategist, you are becoming someone who pays keen attention to something. So it's not about your goal. You see what I'm saying? It is about who you are becoming. And this program will help you to become an intentional person. That I'm guaranteeing you 100%. If you don't become intentional, then it is your fault. It is my fault. I want to put it in chat, but it is my fault if I do not become intentional at the end of 12 weeks. It's going to be your fault because we're going to give you every damn thing that you need to be an executor. You see what I'm saying? So what is our strategy? We have a 4C strategy. And I've been hinting you about this strategy from the beginning. The first C is our core curriculum and tools. So we are going to help you to become an executor through the core curriculum and tools that we're going to be sharing with you. And this core curriculum covers 5 educational modules taught through 12 weeks, which will be sent to your email every week, right? This curriculum follows 5 modules. Visioning, you will have the visioning module, clarity module, systemized model, launch model, and cruise model. This core curriculum and tools has strategic execution tools, 7 key tools that you will need to feel. I mean, I'm saying it now because so that you can prepare your mind towards what you are in for. This will require you to create some time, quiet time to think and put down your ideas. That's one way to become an executor. If you are truly, truly serious about being an executor, then you need to make out the time to feel these tools, right? So these tools will help you to debunk self-limiting mindsets. That's where it starts from, your identity. How do you see yourself? You need to begin to see yourself as an executor. And that's why we call you what? What's your name now? I want to know if people have been following. What's your name? Since you joined the community, there is a name we've been calling you. There is an identity we've put on you, whether you like it or not. What is that name? What is that name? Yes, you're a finisher based on this onboarding program. However, when you joined the catalytic community, we called you something. Who can tell me who you are? Who are you now? You are a visionary, great. Goal smasher. Yes, you are a visionary goal smasher. You're not just a goal smasher, you are a visionary goal smasher. That's your new identity. And you need to begin to embrace this identity as a visionary goal smasher. So it will help you to debunk self-limiting thoughts that makes you think, I start, I don't finish. I'm very bad at this. Why am I not where my mates are? Comparison, fear of failure, um, fear of success as well, fear of not just staying in your comfort zone. I just want to lounge. I don't want to stress myself. I want to live a baby girl life. Me too, I want to. However, purpose will not materialize if I don't get the work done. I want to be a baby girl. I'm serious. But I understand purpose. I understand that there are lives attached to this idea that God has given me, and I need to do something about it. You see what I'm saying? So, debunking those limiting thoughts is one of the things that the core curriculum will do for you. Congrats pair partnership. I have spoken about this before. We are going to pair you with another goal smasher who will be liable you will be liable to being fined by. So if you do not achieve your goal, you know me, I want to make money as well, right? So I am going to make money from you. If you don't achieve your goals, you will pay me. So you will decide what your fine is. I mean, I like money-based fine, not the fine that we. Please, so squad leads, please note, your squad members should bring us money. So it's going to be a fine-based accountability partnership, and you will draw extraordinary value from this partner who is more experienced in some cases and who could just give you that listening ears. One of the testimonials that I cannot forget from last cohort is how somebody moved from being like her mental agility was zero at the time she joined. She was down. But at the end of the program, she said she now has clarity that her mental agility has grown to 100%. She knows what to do now. Although she didn't achieve her goal, but her mental agility increased. But I don't want this for this leaders court. I want you to achieve your goals. It's not just about you getting mentally agile, but I also want you to get purposefully agile, so to speak. Okay, so fine-based partnership and strategic execution tools and tasks is another key aspect of this program. And another strategy is our coaching and mentorship. So you will receive coaching through our master classes. Like I said, the first master class, which is next week Saturday. Actually, this time next week Saturday, we'll probably be rounding off. It's going to be with an international executive coach, and she is coming to take us on visioning. Like I said, we are not just goal smashers, we are visionary goal smashers. So it's important for you to have a vision backing it up. If you attended the Growth Circle meet and greet this morning, I shared our vision, right? That we're on a mission to impact 10,000 people directly, between now and 2030. That's a vision and that we are committed to, right? So it's not just about what you want to do within 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. No, it's bigger than that. There's a bigger picture, right? And you need to begin to understand how to birth it. The truth is, I didn't have this clarity of vision from the first cohort. No, I didn't. Right. And so you if you're just starting out, you will not have that clarity of vision. But you need to understand how to get, your vision and how to be on that path of being an executor, right? So through our monthly visions, through our monthly masterclasses, pardon me, you will have opportunity to be coached and mentored. However, if you want a one-on-one coaching, that's a separate deal, and we can arrange for that separately, whether mostly after this 90-day program. Then the last strategy is our catalytic community, and this is dependent solely on you and our squad leads. We want that community to become catalytic. What's a catalyst? A catalyst speeds up the reaction of a process. Okay, so and that speeding up will come from you. Depends on how vulnerable. And I'm so happy about how we shared vulnerably this morning some of our struggles and some of the things we want to achieve. If you keep keeping quiet in the group, you will not benefit from it. We don't want you to just be a consumer, and that's the mindset. That's the mindset. You need to move from having the mindset of a consumer to the mindset of a solutions person, right? If you are just reading and not responding in the group, you are not being a solutions person. You need to become action driven. Be the one to start the conversation in the community. This is what I am experiencing. This is what I have experienced this week in the course of executing my growth plan. Guys, what do you think? I want to hear your ideas. What were your successes? This community is yours. It is yours. And if you would like to be our cohort rep for this community, please indicate it's voluntary, right? It's voluntary, and if nobody is indicating, then we would probably have to use some other approach, right? But if you would love to be the cohort, and it speaks to you being also subjecting yourself to be a leader, for you to be an action person, to be an execution oriented person, right? So please volunteer yourself to be the cohort rep for this cycle 3. So you'll be part of a powerful community of forward-thinking leaders sharing their success stories, failures, and learnings. This will cause a shift in your internal environment, inspiring you to move and thrive. One of the barriers to goal execution is actually that support system. Many people do not have a strong support system, and that's why they have not been able to achieve their goals. So now we are creating a system for you to have new friends, for you to have new network. So your catalytic community are your new goal smashers, your new growth besties. And we want you to leverage this catalytic community for your growth. So I am still looking forward to the person that would go forward to say, yes, I want to be the cohort rep. Let me see. Woo! Thank you, Damope. That's the spirit. Thank you, Damope. I can already tell you that Damope will achieve his goals 100%. Let's commit. Damope will achieve his goal 100%. Thank you, Damope. Awesome. Alrighty. So now in the program, we are going to be having hot seat review sessions. And these hot seat review sessions will be led by our coaching squad leads. We have 3 coaching squad leads for this cohort. We have Coach D, who gracefully anchored the opening for this onboarding session. We have Coach Fumito. If you are there, please put a comment in the chat box. Coach Fumito, are you there? Then we have Coach Hihoma. So we would want them to introduce themselves to us. And we've also mapped those that have joined before the slide was made. In case your name is not here, please put it in the chat box that my name is not here, so we can also include you in this in the different squads. Coach D, are you ready for us? We would like you to say a few words at this point.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Once again, I'm glad to be in your midst. I'm glad to be here. Like I said at the beginning when we were taking the welcomes, I was part of Cycle 2, and I can assure you that it was a wonderful experience. Like I've said before, it's as long as we apply ourselves. I feel like that is the only condition. Once you apply yourself, you will definitely see a growth. You will definitely experience a transformation. You will definitely see a change. You definitely become someone, you become a new person. That is the honest truth, right? So I would like to charge everyone. One of the major growth tools would be the accountability group. the accountability group is such a very beautiful resource that would help you grow, right? So my charge to us would be, make sure you take advantage of the accountability groups. When the people they pair you with, whoever they pair you with, it's supposed to be mutually beneficial. So as Coach T has said, speak, ask questions. Don't be a consumer, be a contributor, be a solutions person. We are all learning as we go along. Nobody has full clarity. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody has all the solutions. But as you do, as you speak, as you take action, you begin to transform and you begin to grow. So that will be my chat to everyone. It's going to be a wonderful experience. I'm looking forward to the different groups. I'm excited, and I hope you all are. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that super charge, Coach D. Who else is available? Is Coach Ihoma on board? Is Coach Fumito here? I can't seem to. Okay. All right. So, I mean, they will do their introductions later in the group. So, you are in good hands. That's something I must tell you. You are in good hands. It is dependent on you. Apply yourself. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Speak up. Speak up. If you're having any challenges, put it on the group. There would be a solution. If it doesn't come from your fellow participants, it would come from your coaching squad. It would come. Just speak up. Speak up. If you are having any challenges, please speak up. You have all the support that you need. You have the tools that you need. You have the templates. You have the core curriculum. You have the experts, industry experts. During your masterclass, if I were you, I will come prepared with my specific questions. You have all of that. You have everything you need to be a finisher. So please leverage it. Leverage it. Thank you so much. Now I will quickly go into the participants schedule. Like I said, is a 12-week program, right? So for week 1, that's the visioning module. Week 2, clarity module. Week 3, also clarity module. Week 4, we'll move into systemize module. Week 5, systemize module. Week 6, launch module. My favorite week. Launch module, week 6. Then week 7, launch module. Week 8, launch. This cohort, we decided to extend the launch module because we understand people will be at different pace. Guess what? In the last cohort, people started launching from week 1. I'm not kidding you. People started launching from week 1. So you can be that person. Once because you're already subjecting yourself to an environment for execution. You're already in an environment that will make you want to act, right? So start launching immediately. If you have clarified, you have systemized, you are just at the launch, you are personally at the launch module. Launch and share. Share. One of the mindsets that actually also limits us is when we hold back. So many times we do peekaboo with our life's work. You show face, you hide face. You show face, you hide face. No, be confident. That idea is from God. That idea has the potential to help you gain influence, to help you gain impact, to help you gain income. So why are you doing peekaboo with your ideas? Why? Why are you doing peekaboo with your ideas? And I want you to put in the chat box, what is stopping me? Answer that question in the chat box. What do you think is stopping you from executing your goal? Why are you doing peekaboo with your ideas? Why? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? The day I answered this question was the day I stopped doing peekaboo with my ideas. Because I understood that this idea is not actually my idea at the end of the day. It's not. And this idea, I'm accountable to it. I am accountable to this idea. I'm accountable to the person that gave me this idea. So what is stopping me? I want you to answer the question. What is stopping me from executing my ideas? What is stopping me from, why am I doing peekaboo with my ideas? Let us answer that question in the chat box. Thank you, Damokwe. Damokwe is already working. Yes, that's our course rep. Thank you, Damokwe. So let's answer the question. What is stopping you? For some people, someone would say, for instance, I'm afraid of what people would say. That was my problem until I gained a superior mindset, until I gained a changed perspective about the idea and about who is backing me up. And then I began to say a sentence: I get to do the things that I do. It's not like I picked myself to do it. I get to do it. So I kind of removed the burden, the responsibility for myself, and then I put it on who gave it to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I get to do the things that I am doing. I've been unpicked for this. I've been unpicked for this. Yes, for some people, it is lack of confidence. Yes. So you need to just embrace the fact that you know enough. You know enough to start. Distractions. So focus. That's why you have 90 days to say that I want to focus on one thing. I just put it there, 2 goals in case, but one thing is okay. One thing, and I'm focusing on setting systems in place for this one thing. What is stopping you? Imposter syndrome is not from God. It is a tactic of the devil. Just go on ChatGPT, right? I did this thing one day and I shared it to the growth circle community to say that, ChatGPT, can you tell me what the top 5 challenges, I can't remember exactly the prompt, but it was a prompt around what are the challenges what are the tactics that the devil can use to distract someone from fulfilling their purpose? Man, the insight ChatGPT gave me that day was mind-blowing. It was insightful. So you can actually understand that there is an enemy. There is an enemy. And you need to, and you have, oh gosh, you can do it. That's the summary of what I'm trying to say. There is an enemy. Imposter syndrome is one of the enemies. Distraction is one of the enemies. Lack of confidence is one of the enemies. Fear and distraction is one of, limiting mindset is one of the enemies. You identify what the enemy is and change your mindset to become that of a growth mindset or an empowering mindset, and just do it. Remember what we said: impact over perfection. Impact over perfection. Okay, so all of these things, from today, I want you to go on a journey of learning how to overcome these things. And that's why one of the tools for week 1 and 2 will be one of my books, Beyond Boundaries. Beyond Boundaries book. In that book, I address 23 self-limiting thoughts. It's mostly good for Christians because it has scriptural backings, it has quotes, and then it has confession. If you're not a Christian, I also encourage you to get it. But that book has 23 limiting mindsets, then a quote and a declaration attached to it, right? So that's one of the tools that I would encourage you to get. It's on Seller. The admin will send it to the group later. Okay, so whatever is stopping you, go on a journey to overcoming it. Get the book, Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. That's a tool also that can help you to overcome some of this mindset. And then from week 11 to 12, we have the cruise model. So here, at this point, we want you to have set your own strategy in place, your own business plan in place, your own success roadmap that you can now replicate over and over and over again. Guess what? So long you are living purposefully and intentionally, you will also always have to go through this process again and again. In the process of executing a new idea, you need to clarify that idea. You need to systemize that idea. You need to launch that idea. You need to cruise with that idea. This process is always continuous, provided you are iterating, you are visionary, you are purposeful. You see what I'm saying? So you can see that every one of us, we're on a journey, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. We are all on a journey. So if you decide to put your own light under a bushel, it won't light up for the world. It won't. You need to take that bold step, overcome your limiting mindset, and go all out for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I want you to put in chat box, I am going all out. It has to be 100%. If you're not committed, this thing won't work. I think it's better for you to just drop off from here if you're not committed. If you're not committed, it won't work. It won't work. I am going all out. I am going all out. I am going all out. Yes, you need to go all out for it. Right, so this is the program timelines. All of these details will be shared with you later. This is a program timeline, just sharing with you what the different models is, yes, you're going all out, Olaide. Yes, Joy, you're going all out. Yes, Damokwe, you're going all out. Yes, Coach D, going all out. Bukola, yes, we are going all out. That speaks to the value of commitment. That's one of the values that John Maxwell teaches, the value of commitment. You just have to be committed to something. If you are not committed, you would drop off so easily, right? And this program is going to help to keep you on track. It's going to put fire in your bum a little. That's why we are here, to help you. And of course, if you are slow and steady, yes, we'll pamper you a bit, depending on who your coaching squad lead is. But if you have a coaching squad lead like me, I'll put fire in your bum. You will not be slow and steady. You'll be all out. Come on, do it, girl. Do it, guy. That's what I'll keep telling you, right? So there is no need for perfection. Just go all out. Yes, go all out for it. Now, this is what our speaker schedule look like. We will share this to the group, and please prepare for all the master classes. So note down the dates, put it on your calendar. If you do not mind, please do it now. Put the dates on your calendar to say that by this time, I am having a masterclass in the program I have signed up for and paid for. And that's why this program needed to be a paid for program, so that you will take it seriously. From next course, trust me, it is going to triple, not double. It is going to triple. So ensure that you maximize all the value that you're going to get from this course. I mean, I'm no longer testing the waters. I've validated the idea. So it's time to go all out. I'm also going to go all out. You get what I'm saying? So please mark your calendars, fix the time on your calendars, and make sure you are prepared for it. Make sure you are prepared for it. Now, these are some of the growth tools that you're going to be interacting with during the course of the program. The first week you will have four tools to work with, and then one book or two books that you will be recommended for you. Like I said, nobody's going to force it down your throat. You will be the one to do the work. If you want to get results, you must do the work. You must do the work if you want to get results. Yes, there is a God part, but there is a me part. And that's what these tools will help you to identify. The Wheel of Life. Has anybody used the Wheel of Life tool before? The Wheel of Life. I want to know. Okay, so no worries. If you haven't used it before, I'm going to do a voice note to explain the tools for week 1. So no worries, because our time is fast spent. Oh, awesome. I have people who are familiar with it. So they can always also be our go-to persons in the group, right? Remember, that group is for us, right? So if you have a question, just throw it on the group. One of your participants will respond, right? If they have the answers. And if they don't, our coaching squad leads will be our next level of escalation. If they don't, then it can get to me. But that community is for you, right? Then we have other people you can escalate to. The Wheel of Life, week 1, personal assessment form, that has already been shared with you. That's the form B. The 30-day action tool will be shared with you. This action tool is to help you to break down your goals. You want to, for instance, get promoted. You want to transition. 90 days is too long and short. I don't like times and seasons. You have to be careful with it, because it's not in our hands. So I don't want to say it's too long. I don't want to say it's too short. It depends on the creator of time. I don't control time. However, you can get promoted tomorrow, and you can get promoted next year. You can get promoted in the next 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So, but what tools would do for you is to help you to break down. So for instance, you want to get promoted, it help you to break down the different steps that you need to take note of, and the possible distractors. Who is going to be my cheerleader? That's one of the questions in the growth tool, for instance. I'm going to be my cheerleader. What do I need to do, in order to execute this? I remember my first cheerleader, when I used that tool, was one of my closest friends, and then my husband, right? So you can leverage your family as your cheerleader if you think they can really cheer you on in achieving this goal. And then you can put the name of your accountability partner if you have been paired by the time you receive this goal. But definitely your accountability is statutorily one of your cheerleaders for this program. So that question is there in the 30-day action plan, and some other questions as well. So the fourth tool for this week is the goal board tracker. This is the tool that most people shy away from. And guess what? We don't force you. You feel it if you want to. If you don't want to, fine. But you have to send everything to your coaching squad lead, at the end of the week. Your coaching squad lead will look through and would give you advisory based on the things you have filled in that. But this goal board tracker is an Excel sheet. And it's an Excel sheet that helps you to think on paper, to say that, what do I need to do in the next 1 month, in the next 3 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, in the next 1 week, in the next, right? In order to achieve this goal. It's not just about having a beautiful goal that you put under a bushel. You need to break it down. And that's what this goal board tracker will help you with. So on a column in that tracker is also a place where you have a review with your accountability partner. So we want your accountability partner to also have an input into your goal to say that, based on our your accountability partner will also review that goal tracker, and then your coaching squad lead will review it as well. So we have different color codes on that tracker to help you know, okay, this is what I have done. It's red, it's blue, it's amber. Amber means it's ongoing. Red means I haven't done. It's blue. Green means I have smashed the milestone, right? So all of these things would be highlighted goal tracker for you. Please use it. I mean, some people don't need it if you already have a level of clarity, but you might. Okay, let me rephrase that sentence. You would always need to break down your goal. You need this level of details to achieve your goals, right? However, majority of us, if not all of us, would need this level of detail to actually achieve our goals. So please make use of this tool. Then the Beyond Boundary books is actually for your mindset. It's to help you to have declarations concerning those goals, those self-limiting thoughts that you might be battling with. And we all battle with it. I was in a session with one of my mentors, and then I asked the question, how do we really overcome, like, completely, we will never have a mindset. We'll never have a limiting mindset. And then he told me that even he himself, he still has to. Guess what? Even in the process of executing the cycle 3, I had my moments. Right? And what I do is I go back to my confessions. I go back to my declarations. So it's important for you to actually buy the book. And then another book for week 1 and 2 would be Battlefield of the Mind. Is my all-time best seller for mindset management. You need this book as well. Other books will be provided for you as e-copies for you to leverage on. And then week 2, we'll do the accountability pairing. Then an assessment review that would also come up. There's a personality test for week 3. The use of your calendar. We will teach you how to use calendar. See, the reason why you do your work at work is because there's a calendar. And it's because there's an accountability system around your work. There's an accountability system. You have a boss, you have a manager, you have downline reports, you have colleagues, you have weekly reviews, you have Monday morning weekly meetings, you have deliverables. That's an accountability system. So why not set it for your life work? Why not set it for your personal goals as well? Why not use the calendar to put in there? If you see my calendar, I know what I am doing every quarter. I know what I am prioritizing every quarter. You see what I'm saying? So you need that level of detail in order for you to be an intentional goal smasher. Right. If you're asking, so where is the place of the Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit will give you the ideas. The Holy Spirit will brood on you. Can even decide that all these things that you are doing, this is the only one thing I need you to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, but there is need for you to set systems in place. No growth without systems. I want you to put that in the chat box. There is no growth without systems. If you've read that book, Atomic Habits, you will have serious clarity about the statements that I've just said. There is no growth without systems. I can tell you categorically, there is no growth without systems. And calendarization is one of the systems that would actually help you to grow. There is a mentorship guide. Everybody must have a mentor. It's important. It's super duper important. You cannot, for instance, want to thrive in the NGO space and you don't have someone you're looking up to. You need a mentor. For instance, the person that wants to be a better communicator. Do you have someone, a role model that is already doing well that you look up to? Do you have someone that you have regular check-ins with every month? It is super important, right? We will also guide you on how to go about that. Then there is a launch template that you would also use on week 6 and 7. Now, this is an inspired strategic execution framework, which was inspired from that first call that I told you I had 3 people That was when this cohort, that was when this framework was delivered. It was delivered. So I have managed multi-billion naira brands, pharmaceutical brands, and I still currently do that. And I have seen how, this framework actually helps in making that happen. And it's been proven. It's been proven. Even for this program we're doing, it's one of the models for if you just study high flyers, you realize that this strategic framework is applicable to the results that they get today. And I've called it the SPARE framework. SPARE. S, sell and spirituality. P, plan. R, reflect. A, accountability. E, envision. This is my how will I put it, my signature framework. And I'm going to be sharing with you during my masterclass. So please stay tuned. Stay tuned to this. And elements of it, I've put it in the 90-day accountability tool. So you can already, it will already help you to structure that year. For I don't know, for instance, I want to be more structured, etc. That 90-day or 30-day action plan tool, for instance, has some of those elements in it. You can apply it to your business goals, your enterprise, your career goals, and other goals as well. So it works. So I want us to take a short poll. I want us to quickly take a short poll. How has it been so far? Let me know in the chat box how it's been so far in one word. How has it been so far? We are going to wrap up shortly. But before we wrap up, I want to quickly share this assessment with us. How has it been so far? Let me know, let me know, let me know. My finishers, my goal smashers, tell me. Okay, so the poll has been launched now. Please answer the question. You can pick multiple questions. Oh, okay, so answer the questions, quickly answer the questions. Okay, something just happened now. It's fine. So the poll that I've just displayed is supposed to be our post-onboarding poll. That's fine. But there is a survey that I'm going to share just after this poll. But let's go on. Let's answer the poll. Let me get your feedback from the poll. Yes, I'm committed to being fully present in this program, body, soul, and spirit. Yes, let me know now so that we'll return your money and take you out because we want results as well. We want 100% results. 100% results. So if you are not going to be fully present, we would gladly, gladly, gladly refund your money because we do not want those that will pull us back. We want to achieve our goals. Number two, I'll set specific tasks. Yes, you need to have a specific time in the week to say, this is when I'm going to be doing my weekly task. That part of the system you need in order to excellently execute this. Number three, I will give no room for negativity or limiting mindset about my ideas. Yes, you are a finisher. You remember, impact over perfection. Impact over perfection. Number four, I understand how the program will run. I am ready to learn on the go. Yes. Who is saying no? I understand how the program will run. Who doesn't understand? Please put a comment in the chat. Let me know you so we can support you further. That's why we are here. Who does not have understanding of how the program will run and need more clarity? Who is that one person? Please let us know. TA, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. I should have 20 responses, rather I'm having 15, or at least I should have 18 responses, but I'm having 15. Who is not answering the question? So that, I mean, this is just the onboarding class. We can still refund your money. Who is not answering the question? We should have 18 answers, right? And please, can I know who does not have full clarity? Who answered no? Number 4. Please, time is going. Can you please let me know who you are so that we can address your concern? Who doesn't have full clarity? If you're not able to speak, you can type in the chat box. Who doesn't have full clarity about how the program will run? First, please, we have who doesn't have full clarity yet? Yes, 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 yes. Please speak up, speak up, speak up, speak up, please. Speak up, please. Is Loba on this call? Loba, are you here? Coach D, please let me do a screen grab of this. Okay, so do a screen grab, please, of the post-poll onboarding poll. Okay, awesome. So I guess that's why we have 15 responses because, okay. Let me know when you're done so I can move on to the survey. Loba, are you done? Loba, are you done? Yes. Who doesn't have full clarity? Who doesn't have full clarity? Yes, yes, yes. Please tell me.
I'm done.
Awesome. Thank you. Who doesn't? Please, I don't. Babatunde Makinde, tell us, what part of the program do you need further clarity on? Because we all have to be fully onboarded. You can unmute yourself to speak or you type.
Okay. I don't know how the program is going to be run for the whole 90 days.
Okay. Have you been on this call since morning, since we started? Just to be sure, I want to know.
Yes,
how
but on and off like that. So
you don't understand. So let me quickly summarize. The program
okay.
is for 90 days, but it's broken down into 12 weeks. So every week you'll be receiving an email in your inbox about what you need to do. So part of what you need to do every week is fill out some tools, some surveys, some templates that will help you with the goal that you have set, right? In that growth plan would also be knowledge about goal execution that will be shared with you throughout the 12 weeks. So every week you will be receiving one email. So I'm expecting 12 emails in total. Then every other week you will have a class like this on a Saturday where somebody will come and teach you about the topic that is related to goal execution.
Okay.
Then everybody in a group, just be speaking, just be saying anything that is on your mind that you don't understand, that you are struggling with. You can never tell. Somebody in the group will help you. Then also in that group, right, we'll pair you up with somebody else who is going to be your partner. So the person will be checking up on you, you'll be checking up on the person. How far have you gone? Or have you done the thing you said you are going to do in your goal board tracker? Stuff like that. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Is it clear now? So the program
Okay.
has an education part, it has an experience part, it has an exposure part. So the education is those who are coming to talk to you, they are coaches, industry experts. They will come and teach you how to grow personally and professionally. So it's a fantastic program that has helped a lot of people in time past, and definitely if you do what you're supposed to do, you will achieve your goals. But the first thing is for you to fill that form. That's from B to let us know what goal you want to achieve. And if you need any personal touch, right? Your coaching squad. So you'll have a coach that will be attached to you. So your coach will help you. I hope it's clear.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay,
Thank you.
so thank you everyone for staying put, right? And I'm really glad to read all your comments. You know, what day of the week on Sundays? Lady says what day of the week will the email be sent on Sunday evenings. So you would always get that email Sunday evenings. And if anything changes, you will have the right communication as well. There is a poll that is very insightful that I want us to take before we call it a day. And thank you for staying put up till this time. We've spent 1 hour 30 minutes. Now I am going to be sharing a poll, a survey. Interesting. Where is the survey? Survey, where are you? Okay. So right now I'm not able to. I think there is need to go to the back end to probably check the settings because I know that survey was put there, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. It would have been awesome if the survey came up, but it is not coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you see the survey and then you put your answer in the chat box. So this is a survey. Can you see my screen? Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Please, can you see my screen? Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, it's clearer now.
Yeah. It's clearer now. Oh, okay. Sorry. So I've been talking to myself. But Babatunde, did you get my explanation? Or my volume
Yes.
was low? You got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. So this is the survey, and I want you to put your response in the chat box, right? We are going to close in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So number one, how would you categorize your biggest challenge? This is needed for us to help and support and handhold you through this program. And you can pick multiple responses, right? Look at the options. In clarity, I don't know what I want. In clarity, I know what I want in bits and pieces, but not in full picture. Execution barrier, I know enough about the idea, but not sure of how to execute. You know what? Because of time, and I think this method is not going to be effective, this will be sent to you as one of your growth tools for the week, because we would really like to have a personalized insight, right? So that we can tailor the masterclasses and all our solutions to meet your needs. But this is just for your knowledge. If you're able to say 1 or 2 things about it, beautiful. But we would send it to you as a survey for you to actually tick which one you think is your biggest challenge. But just to talk about it, the challenges are inclarity, execution barrier, planning barrier, belief barrier, and then physical, emotional, financial barriers. But in terms of, based on experiences, you could just let us know which one you think it is, but this will be shared to you as a proper survey. Is it inclarity? Is it really execution? Not knowing enough about the idea, but not like you know enough about the idea, but you're not sure of how to execute it. That's clearly an execution barrier. So we want to know where most of us fall into, whether it is more of we ensuring that we give you a lot of clarity about clarity sessions about your idea, or it's more about the how to for your idea, or it's more of a planning barrier in the sense that you know enough about the idea and how to execute it. However, you feel overwhelmed with all that is going on in your life right now, or is more of a mindset barrier. You know enough, you know how to execute, but you are scared. You have some self-limiting thoughts, or you're not physically strong enough. You're not in the right frame of mind to execute right now. You're not emotionally strong enough. You don't feel capable, etc. So these are insights that you need to be aware of. You need to be aware of your barriers. You need to be aware of your barriers so that you can begin to find solutions to them. Then the second question, I think we can answer this. It will be sent to you as a survey, no worries. The second question, what kind of person are you, Adebanke? What kind of person are you, Chinonso? Olayemi, what kind of person are you? Are you the person that you would usually, you are motivated to start and continue when you are in a small group of people pursuing their ideas like we have right now? Or you are a self-motivated person and you continue growing on your ideas. You really do not depend on a small group. Or you are a self-starter, but you struggle to continue and finish. Or you're not a starter at all, but you are great at collaborating and giving advisory. Some of us we are consultants in the making. Maybe what you need to do is actually to collaborate with somebody else and just partner with someone else, right? So you're not a starter, but when somebody else is involved, you are great at collaborating. And some of it could be two, could be three, but you are primarily one kind of person when it comes to your execution prototype, right? So I want you to put in the chat box, what kind of person are you? So we're going to call this A, B, C, D, E. Are you an A person, B person, C person, D person, or E person? So the D person, for instance, is not a starter, but great at collaborating and giving advisory. And the E type is someone that is usually motivated to kickstart an idea when you can connect it to a pressing challenge. There's a global challenge, there's a pandemic, there's pressure. That's when you can actually execute your ideas. So if you're that kind of person, let us know. Okay, so the chat box should be buzzing by now. Yeah, type C. Type C charger. Yeah, so Chinonso is a type C. Yeah, you're a self-starter. Awesome, thank you. But you struggle to continue and finish. I think most people will fall in this category. I don't want to be presumptive, but let us know. Are you a type A person, type B, type C, type D, or type E? What kind of person are you? Yeah, type C, another type C, Bukola, self-starter, but you struggle with finishing at type C. Ooh, joy as well. Okay, insightful. Awesome. Let's keep going. Adebake, what kind of person are you? Olaide, what kind of person are you? Type C as well. Edikon, type C. Whoa, see that. Ruth is a type E. Oh, interesting. So you are motivated to start your idea when you connect it to a pressing challenge. So when you have pressure, awesome. So for something like the type E, what you need to do is to set deadlines. Set deadlines for yourself to say that by the end of this month, I must do this. When that pressure is there, you will produce. So you're a type E, awesome. Who else? Type C, woo, self-starter, but not a finisher. Awesome. We fall in one category, one way or the other. Type C. Okay, Olayemi is a type C as well. Okay, who else? Who else hasn't responded? Let us get your feedback. What kind of person are you? What kind of person are you? Who else is here? Yes, you can be two types. Ukola. Yes, you can be two types. What kind of person are you? Oh my. Who hasn't responded? So, because we're majorly type C here, it means then that our accountability partnership is very important. So, our cohort rep, please take notes. We have to be very intentional about really following up on people, checking up with the accountability partners and their coaching squad leads, because that's a system that can help us to continue and to finish. Another system that can help us to continue and finish is visioning. When you have an idea of the bigger picture, hey, it will drive you. It will pump energy into you. When you have an idea of the lives connected to this vision, the impact that this vision can make, the income that it can generate, the impact, the influence that this vision can give to you, right? When you have that clarity. So you must not take your module 1 to 3 for levity. You must take it seriously because most of us are type C here. Your module 1 to 3 is important. Your visioning and your clarity module, because it will help you to launch and cruise. You see what I'm saying? Yes, B and A. Okay. But you have to be primarily one. Right? You have to be primarily one. So we have a B and A who is self-motivated to start and continue growing an idea. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's good. Thank you very much, everyone. At this point, I'm going to stop sharing. We have come to the end of our onboarding session, and you have been a fantastic audience. I have a feeling that this cycle 3 is going to be awesome. I just have that gut feeling that this cycle 3, we are going to smash our goals 100%. If you are with me, say 100%. 100%. I have,
100%.
yes, thank you. I have a 100% cohort. I am really super excited to have every one of you onboarded on this program. And I cannot wait to share in your success stories. I cannot wait to see you grow, to see you bloom, to see you become. I just am looking forward to you becoming. And I know that definitely this program is going to help you. Coach D, if you're able to unmute, I'm going to hand over to you. Let me know. I want to say thank you to Damokwe for volunteering to be our cohort. So the admin is going to be directly communicating with you, Damokwe, so you can inspire your cohorts. Olaide, thank you so much, all the way from the United States. Thank you. Oluwabukola, thank you, all the way from the United States of Nigeria. Thank you. Olayemi, thank you. Ruth, thank you. Babatunde, thank you for believing in yourself and coming on board this program. Babatunde, you are going to be transformed. That I can see already. Thank you.
Amen.
Here all the way from the UK. Thank you, Edicon. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Oluwabukola. Thank you, Chinonso. Thank you. Olaide Ajayi, I think you're from UK or US. Thank you as well for coming on board this program. We are super excited to have you. And guess what? Our room, our door is still open for more people to join. We believe that this program should reach more people. We are targeted to reach 100.
I did not hear my name. Oh.
Yes, we are going there. Thank you. That's my big sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Sam. That's Pastor Sam. Pastor Sam is a missionary. Thank you for being on this program. Vivian, thank you. Who else? Everybody, thank you for coming on this program. Like I said, we want to reach more people, and we believe we can still reach more people, right? This onboarding session is going to be pre-recorded and given to those who join us afterwards. If you have a friend, now I'm being specific because friends that grow together go together. If you have a friend that you think should be part of this program but hasn't signed up, please do them a favor and share the link for them to sign up. We will kick off Sunday evening / Monday. So please, we want you to help us herald this to more people to join. We're counting on you to put in your best in this program and to evolve and become. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Over to you, Coach D.
Thank you so much, Coach, for that. I am super pumped. Everybody, please, I don't know whether let's appreciate Coach in the comment section. You know, the round of applause with an emoji showing how we truly feel after this.
Thank you.
Exciting, passionate session. I am super fired up. I feel as if I'm in the cycle again, and I'm ready to smash my goals. Right? You know, so let's put it in the chat box. You know how we really feel after this session. How do you feel? Are you fired up? Let's just appreciate Coach T in the comments. I want to see the emojis rolling in right now. You know, it was an inspiring session. I feel like everyone should be excited and charged up to run. Like we can't wait for Monday to Sunday to come so that we start running, right? That's the way I feel. Kotie, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I believe all the questions have been asked. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for participating. Thank you for showing your interest. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for being vulnerable. Those that asked questions, that shared the challenges that they are going through. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being vulnerable. As Kotier has said, this is a family, right? We are going to be holding ourselves accountable. We're going to be hand-holding ourselves to ensure that as a group, we achieve 90, I think it was 95%, Kotier said, 95% success, like in achieving our goals. We'll be goal smashers. We will not just be starters, but we'll be finishers, right? So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for participating and for spending your Saturday afternoon or your Saturday 1.5 hours plus here. Thank you so much, and looking forward to our next joint meeting together. And I think on that note, we can unmute our mics and, say our goodbyes. And if we want to still interact with each other, but officially this session has come to an end. Thank you, everyone. We can unmute our
Thank
mics
you
if we
very
feel
much.
like.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Wonderful
Thank
class.
you very much.
Thank you so much, TA. It was nice being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.